Good Wednesday afternoon, guys. My name is Jerry Miller, and welcome to What's Barking Local, live in Charlottesville, across Central Virginia, the Commonwealth, and the world on the I Love CVille Network, presented by Animal Connection. Patty Zeller, our favorite retailista, our favorite social entrepreneur, our favorite evangelist of Charlottesville, of Woolen Mills, of kayaking, of being on the water.
Where?
You, Woolen Mills. Oh, Hogwaller.
Thank you.
Sorry. But aren't you on the line?
We're close.
You're close.
We're close.
So it's clear cut?
I'm on the hip side.
You are on the hip side. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hey, it's gorgeous. Happy
gorgeous.
spring, almost.
Let me ask you this. At Animal Connection, when it goes from like super cold, 20s, windy, snowy and icy, to in the 60s and sunny,
oh, man.
What happens at Animal Connection?
Well, we had the doors propped open today. We had the fountains going. People were very excited. You know, people are sitting outside at Brazos and just sitting outside just enjoying the sunshine. I know when I get home, we're going to go on a big old walk, maybe with a happy hour involved somewhere.
A big old walk.
A big old walk, yeah.
You and the man?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Did Mark, the manager, walk to work?
No, he gets a ride in every day with his boo.
Okay.
But, they'll go walk the dogs afterwards.
Because he's a short stroll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a godsend when it was icy last week. I mean,
right?
he walked over to meet the delivery guys for us. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was nice.
Animal Connection, X Park. So a lot to cover. You're going to welcome Erika, Renee on the show?
We are in just a few minutes. We have got so many cool things happening, but the first thing I want to talk about, and this is something we have never done before. We have never dedicated an entire month to raising funds for one nonprofit, and that's what we're going to do. So we are going green to raising green for Green Dogs Unleashed, and I am so excited about this. And if you're not a follower of Green Dogs Unleashed or on their mailing list, boy, this is a good time to get on it, because this is what's going to happen. So on their social media and in their email, they're going to be sending every one of their supporters a $10 gift certificate to Animal Connection. What are you going to do with that gift certificate? Well, you're going to come shop. And when we look at your total ticket, your sales, we are going to give 20% of what you spend to Green Dogs Unleashed. And that's going to accumulate all month long. So we are really hoping to raise, thank you, some big dollars for Green Dogs Unleashed in March. Yeah, perfect for St. Patrick's Day.
I love it.
Yeah, nice.
It's a great idea.
So that's what we're going to do. But to get the gift certificates, you've got to like and share. You've got to be on the Green Dogs page. You can get on my page. You can tell Green Dogs Unleashed that you want to be on their mailing list, because this is where the gift certificates are going to come from. So look, you got nothing to lose. You're going to get a $10 gift certificate just for supporting one of the best rescues in this area. You know, so win-win.
Why Green Dogs Unleashed to start? I know they mean a lot to you.
Well, they do. I mean, they're just a fantastic group, because not only do they rescue lots of dogs and train lots of dogs so they can find good homes, but they take in a lot of dogs that are special needs, like deaf, blind dogs. They teach dogs how to be balanced dogs. They teach dogs how to work with kids. There is so much good work that Erika and her team do. I mean, everything from taking litters of puppies, even to Great Danes that they didn't even know were going to have a litter of 12 puppies. So, we're hoping that during the whole month of March, we're going to be talking this up a lot, people. We're going to have Erika, who is one of the lead greenies at Green Dogs Unleashed. She's going to be on with us in just a few minutes, and we're going to be getting different people every week during March to talk about what Green Dogs means to them, what it means to be a foster for this amazing group. You know, some of the things that they've experienced by rescuing dogs. You're going to see a lot of people that have been involved with this group for a long time, and hopefully it'll mean something to you, and you'll want to get involved. And I'm just honored that we can put together this program. And when you think about it, so let's say you come and buy a bag of dog food. So we're going to take that $10 gift certificate off of that dog food. The rest of it, we're going to take 20% of that and give it to Green Dogs. We're hoping for a big check for these guys, and we're going to have 31 days to do it.
What's the plan for this approach? Is the plan to rotate who you're partnering with?
Yes.
Because so many people ask you constantly.
That's right.
For help.
So we like doing something like this better than just doing the traditional gift basket, because we can get more involved with the community that way. We can give people something that they really want to get back for another thing. We end up making more money for the nonprofit that we're supporting. And my vision is that we do a different rescue group or food-related nonprofit, or somebody in Charlottesville that needs help, and so we'll take suggestions. If you have a group that would like to receive a month's worth of donations, we'd love to do that. So just get in contact with us, and we'll see.
Lynn S. Morris Wilson, she says, I totally love this idea, Patty.
Isn't that fun?
She works at the Virginia Law Foundation. She's
great.
giving you some props right now. The cool part of the show is you can interact by giving Patty, Erika, anybody props. Leave the comments in the feed. Give it a like. Give it a share. We got Maddie6582 watching. Folks in Richmond, Charlottesville, and Crozet watching.
Nice.
So throw this to you. You don't have to partner with nonprofits if you didn't want to.
Of course, no. I could just
requires
be an
more
island.
work.
I could be an island.
Yeah.
But why do that? Why? I mean, we are leaders in the community as far as the pet world goes, and maybe otherwise. And it's our duty, I think, as retailers, to give back to the people that support you, 24/7. So this is just one small way that we can make a difference. Animal Connection is all about community. We always have been. We're starting our 20th year in business this year, and I think it's my duty to continually give back to the community that's helped us get to 20 years. That's super.
It's your 20 year.
I know.
It's huge.
20th anniversary in October.
That's awesome.
Can you believe it? I'm shocked.
Yeah, but you earned it.
I blood, sweat, and tears. You bet.
Yeah.
We have earned it. Absolutely. And, we have such a great team, and everybody works so hard. So, and I know they all feel the same way I do. And, we're lucky because two of our staff, Mark and Carol, the new Carol, they both work with
Carol 2.0.
Carol 2.0, right. C
Carol
squared.
1.0 is lead groomer.
She is, yeah. This is Carol Reynolds, and she's involved with Dogs Deserve Better. Mark is involved with the House Project. I do work with Caring for Creatures and Green Dogs. So, between all of us, we
you
guys
got
are
a lot
of support.
Yeah. Front row, doing the work.
Yeah. And the nice thing about this is when you're using your gift certificate, you can use it on anything in the store, except for full grooming. And we also have these wonderful boxes that we've prepared for St. Patrick's Day. St. Patty's Day, I get a month, and Green Dogs gets a month, I get a day.
You got those boxes, don't you, Judah?
They're on
Patty's
screen right now. Look
Day.
At Judah. So I'm going to use my sainthood to make a really nice gift box for you guys. And there's two of them. One's obviously bigger than the other, but they've got really cool bakery treats, toys, fun things. There they are. There they go. There's the big one and the little one. And one's $29.99, the other one's $19.99. And they're super fun. They're limited supply. But this is just typical of what we're doing every month. And this week I've already pre-bought what's going to go in the Easter boxes. So forget those flimsy baskets, people, that you just give away or find another home for. You wait till you see our Easter boxes. They are over the top. They're really nice.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
Well, and I got my bunny suit out.
Do you have an Easter photography plan of some idea?
Yes.
I'm sure you're cooking something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're going to have Easter bunny pictures.
You look great right there. Look at us.
What? Oh.
Don't we?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like this. There it is.
There we go.
There we go.
Look at that.
I will personally deliver your Easter box in the bunny suit.
Can we get that?
Bring it on.
Can we do a boosted post campaign on I Love CVille with you in the bunny suit?
Of course.
Can we do that?
Absolutely. I'm going to wear it on the show.
$30 over 30 days?
What?
Or do you want to go $50 over 30 days?
What's up?
A boosted post campaign and get your picture everywhere.
We can do it.
Can we do
Let
that?
me put the box together and we'll do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Look at this. This is amazing. This is why people love Animal Connection. This is why people love you.
We'll do it.
How many people? There's only one other retailer that is willing to do this. You know who that is?
Who?
Tiffany Smith.
Oh.
At the Virginia shop.
Yeah.
She dresses up because she does Peanut Month.
That's right.
She dresses up as a peanut.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, she's got some game going on.
Yeah, she hustles.
She does. And so does our friend Monique.
I mean, I would say, and this is going to get me in trouble, I'd say 1A, 1B, 1C is you three.
Ah, that could get you in trouble.
That's going to get me in trouble.
Well,
I said that, you didn't say that.
No. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Easter's coming. I'm so excited that we are at Ix because I always liked having an Easter egg hunt at my old store, but to do it off-site, that didn't really get people into my store. So we would have Easter egg hunts
Where
in
would you do
the
it
store.
in the old place? In McIntyre? You would do it in the parking lot?
We did it in the store.
Oh, in the
we
store.
hid things in places.
Gotcha.
Well, I say places you wouldn't believe, but Erika's kids found the golden egg in the first 15 minutes.
Really?
So, and she knows this.
Where
I'm
was the
talking
golden
to you.
egg?
What?
Where was the golden egg?
Oh, it was hidden in some of the bags of treats or something like this. But she has one very inquisitive.
Because
all
now
her
you can
kids-
do this outside.
What?
You could do it outside.
We are doing it all over Ix Art Park. I'm excited. And I'm going to talk to Susan to see if maybe she can also do one for kids. If we could have one also for adults, that would be super cool.
Ooh.
We used to do that at, there's this place called Miroir on the Rappahannock.
Yeah.
And they would have an Easter egg hunt for adults. And they
What would you have, airplane bottles in the eggs?
Well, no, they would paint oyster shells.
Oh, okay.
And there was a golden oyster shell that you could find. And, there might have been a little bit of beer involved. Definitely some oysters involved. It was so fun.
The new Animal Connection is situated perfectly for an Easter
Oh,
egg
yeah.
hunt.
But, I mean, just picture the Saturday before Easter at the farmer's market. Oh, yeah, we're doing an Easter egg hunt. It's great fun.
It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
My friend, how about an update on...
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe after Tuesday. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
It cannot spill the beans until...
Maybe after Tuesday. We're teasing something that's huge and coming down the pipe that's going to be game changer for Charlottesville.
Yes.
Get ready.
Yep.
Get ready. An update on grooming.
Whoa, grooming is going crazy. We're booked now to almost the end of March.
That is nuts.
We can still get people in, but and we're moving people up, if they're on the books. But man, shedding season is starting now. If you want your dog groomed by the best groomer in Charlottesville, you better call us this week because it's going crazy.
How does life change in Charlottesville for the dog owner when it goes from winter to spring?
Oh my gosh. Well, we're already dealing with dry noses, dry paws, and now dogs are blowing that undercoat, getting ready for spring. So, and people, I will say that a lot of people have not combed and brushed their dogs. A wet dog.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have a curly coated
No,
dog.
mine's short
But
hair.
like the doodle
Yeah,
people, and you guys know who you are. If you haven't combed your dog all the way down to the skin, there's a good chance you've got some matting going on, and the brushing doesn't really help. The brushing pushes the mat to the skin, and then your groomer has to look at you and say, "I'm really sorry, but I have to take your dog short." And we don't like doing that, but it's in the dog's best interest. So if you don't have a good metal comb, better come and get one right
Animal
now.
Connection, X
that's
Park.
right. We've got the materials, and we can show you how to use it if
Yeah.
you don't know how.
That's
But,
the difference for everybody that's watching. And if you're watching the replay later, or if you're listening to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or iTunes, is they show you how to use it.
We will. And then the other thing, seasonal changes are big changes in the diet. So you're going from really hot, cold weather where you need to be eating hot proteins to keep the dogs warm, to you're going to start getting more warm days. So now you're going to need something that's more transitional. And we've already seen that happening. So, getting ready for, in the summer, you want proteins that are going to cool you down from the inside out. So, right now we're sort of gearing up to spring. And I taught a class on Sunday afternoon with Heather Travis. We taught a Puppy 101, and we talked about food and nutrition and explained some of these concepts. And here's the thing, folks. I mean, I love it if you'd shop with us for food, But if you're not, I'm still happy to give you nutritional information. I feel like my job is to
Educate.
right, to
Empower.
educate you so you can make good decisions no matter where you're shopping. And I truly believe this. So come see us. Just come say hi, right?
I love it. I love it. Judah
So-
Wittkower. Should we get Erika Renee on the line?
Let's talk to one of the most fun elves
So Erika is the
And-
founder
of Green Dogs
of Green
Unleashed.
Dogs Unleashed.
Right.
She's going to join us on the show. Welcome to everybody on Instagram.
Right.
I'm going to move the Instagram phone here.
She's an amazing dog trainer. She's a fabulous fundraiser. She has the most beautiful herd of children that I've ever seen, and they're all so nice and so well mannered. And she has dogs. She's got cats. She's got a bird. I mean, she's got
She has an army.
yeah.
You-
and
she has an
does this
army
all
of
at her
mammals.
place. Yeah, she does this all at her place because I mean she is very sensitive to COVID restrictions. So she's done a lot of this on her own while her dear husband has been working in the medical profession. So
She's on the
You know.
line. Erika Renee.
She's online?
guys.
Yay!
Yeah, she's right here. She's joining us.
Bring her on. There
of
she is.
Green
Oh, look at
Dogs
the green.
Unleashed. You see her on screen. I'm going to turn this computer over so you can see her.
Okay.
Before I do, Erika, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever in person.
I know.
The last time seriously, I was thinking about this before the show. The last time I saw you was here, and this was right
yeah.
when COVID was happening.
yep.
And remember, we were uncertain what was going to happen.
Yeah.
We were even asking in that interview, can dogs get COVID? Do you remember? We were asking that. This was literally like the first week she was here.
Do I need this to
It
hear
was
her?
the first-
I do.
It was the 1st of March, and it was the last time that I left my house.
Did you hear that? The last time she left her house was to do What's Barking Local
Oh, right.
here. That's crazy.
That's a long time.
Right? All right, so update everybody on how you're doing, how the family's doing, how everything's going.
We're doing great. Like everybody else, things have had to change and pivot, and our team of volunteers is so remarkable that we have close to doubled our intake in 2020. We have shifted a lot of different things. We now have adoption ambassadors so that we can do offsite adoptions. Our foster families are handling a lot of that stuff. We have all new volunteers, more fosters than ever before. And we're just growing. And it's been great. It's been a crazy, wild ride.
She's got the Super Bowl jacket in the background.
Oh, isn't that nice? I
Right?
love that. Puppy Bowl. So how was the
Puppy
Puppy Bowl?
Yeah, we love Puppy Bowl, that's for sure.
Yeah. Nice. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it, but I did catch some of it. It was long this year.
It was.
Yeah.
There was a on Puppy Bowl since there couldn't be a focus on much else.
Yeah.
Did you see Marshall's special though?
What's that?
Did you get to see Marshall's special where
I
Kevin
did.
and Marshall?
Did.
Good.
It's amazing.
Good.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I look forward to that every year.
Us too.
Yeah, it's so good. So talk about the partnership with her, Patty.
Yeah. So we mentioned what's happening, Erika, and we're ready to launch this thing. To recap, we're going green to raise some green for Green Dogs Unleashed, folks. And Erika, you're going to be sending out this lovely flyer with a $10 gift certificate to all your followers, friends, everybody on your mailing list, everybody on your webpage. And they're going to be coming into Animal Connection to spend that, and you're going to be getting 20% of the proceeds of whatever you spend.
Yeah, what excites you about this partnership,
Yeah.
Erika?
It's first of all, it's just super generous because Patty is always super generous. But I think it's phenomenal. People need to buy their pet food anyway, and here they are getting free $10 to go and get the stuff that they need, or go into the store and you can pick up a free toy. I think it's just really awesome. Who doesn't love getting all kinds of stuff for free? That's for sure. But
It's a win-win for Green Dogs, really.
Oh, it's so wonderful. We're super thankful for this opportunity because, sadly, because of everything, our fundraisers have been non-existent in the last year. We had to cancel Santa Paws, which we do every year. We had to cancel our yard sale. there were some other things we had to postpone. So it's just such a blessing and a great opportunity for the community to get what they need to get anyway and support, a local nonprofit.
Well, we're just excited that we can give back and give to you guys. And I have a big question for you. Have you started working on Dogfest costumes yet? Because we're planning it.
We have started working on Dogfest.
You have?
We have. The day after Dogfest, we start working on Dogfest. Mm-hmm. So, we're, this year we again, lots of changing midstream, but we're kind of heading back to what we had planned for 2020 originally. We're hoping that Dogfest can happen in person. We're planning for that, but we also have our fallback contingency, because I wouldn't be me if we didn't. But go big or go home.
Well, Dogfest is going to be especially big this year because it's our 20th anniversary. And so we're planning something big. In fact, we're planning two big things. The first one's going to be June the 21st. We have contacted Guinness Book of World Records to see if we can get on board for the world's largest birthday and gotcha day party for dogs. Parking lot party.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
And
how about the treat bar?
What's that?
How about the treat bar?
Oh, that'll be a part of it. But no, we're going to make mega cake.
There you go.
Mega cake.
I think they might have a Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest dog cake.
I didn't see that. I looked at a lot of dog things. I saw biggest dog, but I didn't see biggest. There's a biggest cake that looks like a dog.
Okay.
But there's not a biggest cake for dogs.
So do you have to create the category?
Yes.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
We created a category for the world's biggest birthday party for dogs.
So you applied for it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that, Erika?
Like you just said, go bigger, go bigger, right?
Because you know whose birthday is right around there.
Is it you?
No, it's Della.
Oh, that's right, the 12-pack. Wow.
Yeah, the 12-pack.
We might have to, it's 2 years old, right?
Yes.
See, there's so many things to celebrate,
Tell us about Della, celebrating 2 years, Erika.
Oh my God. I love that dog. She's not my dog, but I love that dog. For those that don't know, Della is a Great Dane. We call her the greatest of Danes. We brought her into our program from an animal control facility in Richmond. We didn't know she was pregnant. I sent her to go get spayed. I suspected she might be going into heat because she was a little puffy. The vet said, sorry, we're expecting baby. Yeah, it was like one of those episodes I didn't know I was pregnant. And lo and behold, I think it was 10 days later, she dropped 12, the famous 12-pack. One of them lives here and helps run the place.
The house cow.
Killian.
Yeah. Look,
the house
on
cow.
screen right now.
Yes.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite pictures
cow.
ever is your son with that
Oliver
dog. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I have some pictures I'm going to have to send you of the two of them out in the ice and the snow.
Wow.
They do together. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be their birthday. The 12-pack, all are local with the exception of one of them. And we get them together. We got them together last year for their first birthday. We had a big bash at a distance, but there is no greater group of puppies. There's just not.
Nice. But what amazes me is you've been able to just continue on doing the dog training and everything through the COVID crisis. I mean, everybody's distance. You have a big piece of property where people can spread out. I mean, things have not stopped for green dogs, right?
No, we, one of my biggest concerns with the lockdown is how this was going to affect people's dogs. And
Indeed.
A lot of the effects that we've seen are in separation anxiety. A lot of them have had stranger danger. And we did close the first 3 months. We were completely closed. And then as we started learning more and big problems with people's pups, because everybody adopted a dog when everything first shut down, we started seeing a lot of the problems. So we worked with health professionals to come up with protocol. We actually, not only is everything at a distance, everyone has to maintain a minimum of 10 feet. Everybody is masked. Dogs can't interact because we don't want any cross-contamination. But we also have dividers for every family, for every group that comes, so they can't get closer. And we kind of do things in a circle so that people can spread up high, but not come closer. So, we've taken every precaution that we can in order to keep humans safe, but also make it so that these dogs can stay in their homes, because, as we all know, ill-behaved dogs don't stay in homes.
Right.
We need to make sure they've got proper manners. So we do take the precautions extremely seriously. There are no exceptions. And for people that can't, for whatever reason, they can't adhere to those requirements, I've also been doing Zoom training. I do one-on-one training, again at a distance, but there's a little bit of something for everybody, but with all of those precautions in mind.
That's amazing. I mean, and that's one thing that we see at the store all the time. The people that have either adopted a dog, or maybe they're fostering a dog, and maybe they're fostering a dog and got into a little bit more than they bargained for, and then not sure what to do. We've had so many people coming to us all year asking for help, asking for calming and this and that, the other. And I really wonder about the people that are asking for calming things for dogs, when what they really need is some direction.
Yeah, training.
Right, on how to interact with their dog, how to make their relationship with their dog a little bit better, and mean what they say and say what they mean. And it's like kids, but with 4 legs.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Somebody said that I'm not supposed to put kids in a crate, and I don't. But,
any crate.
One of the big things that I've really seen also is that a lot of people that maybe wouldn't have gotten a dog have gotten dogs, and maybe weren't typical dog people. And one of the biggest needs is proper exercise. And the dogs are not getting proper exercise because they're not getting them out and taking them to the park. They're not going for walks in public. They're not doing a lot of these things. And, and as you know, a lot of problem behaviors can be solved simply by getting enough exercise. But that's
so many.
Yeah. That relationship is so important. And so we work on that. We work on building the relationship. We work on teaching the dog that the human is the most exciting thing in the world, not everything else out there. But all while keeping people's health and safety in mind.
Exactly.
Let me ask a follow up here. What do you think, Erika, is going to be the positives and the negatives that comes from this massive COVID adoption of dogs? Because I don't think we've truly seen what's going to, the collateral damage and also the positives that have come from this massive adoption of dogs.
You won't until people go back into the workplace.
And then they have to give them back.
Right.
Is that what you think is going to happen?
No.
Gary, I'm sadly already seeing a lot of... So, it's been great that we've gotten shelter dogs out of the shelter. It's been wonderful. That's great. They're not in the shelter. What I'm already seeing is people going back to work, and we're getting the 10-month-old. We're getting a massive amount of 10-month-old dogs right now, and they're all owner surrenders. People got puppies. Now they're obnoxious teenagers. We know that between 9 and 13 months, dogs are statistically most likely to be given up because they're obnoxious teenagers. So they're in that obnoxious stage. People are now going back to work. Kids are going back to school. And, the kids aren't interested anymore. Or, now I'm at work and the dog that I haven't left alone for the last 8 months has separation anxiety and is freaking out and destroying stuff when I leave. My biggest fear is that, as empty as we've seen the shelters, my biggest fear is that these dogs now end up back at shelters. Yeah. The big positive is that some people are finding that maybe weren't pet parents before are finding the joy in pet ownership. A lot of people have reached out for help and are doing things right. There's a lot of positive trainers that have developed online programs, which are good for some dogs, not good for all dogs. And so, I'm hoping that this has turned a lot of people that were on the fence about responsible pet ownership, have turned them into responsible responsible pet parents, extremely concerned about the next 6 to 8 months, and where a lot of these dogs are going to be at when, things go back to more, normalcy, I guess is a good way of putting it.
Well, here's the thing about the online training. I mean, when you're working with a dog, I mean, recognizing when a dog is giving you just the slightest try, you've got to be really quick with that reward so they get it. Otherwise, you could be late and they just like, what am I supposed to do? And I don't think you can really get a lot of that from online. I mean, you're missing the interaction with the dogs and with the trainer that's there to guide you. So
timing is so important. And, I say all the time, timing is everything, because you'll reinforce the wrong behavior. So it is there, we just kind of have to hope for the best and be prepared for the worst. Yeah. Right now, on the Green Dogs Facebook page, we're launching a whole new, not a new, but a big push for more foster families, because we're having, this explosion of owner surrenders. We're working with a kind of a major pet company on intake diversion and how to help dogs stay in their homes more, how to offer more assistance, more support for owners that simply need that in order to keep the dog, whether that is with food, whether that is with training or vetting even. We're working on how, all of that intake diversion and how to keep them in their homes. That's a big, that kind of program is really big for me. We've done that all along, but now it's even more important.
And you mentioned that age timing. I mean, this is the timing when the dogs are shedding their puppy coat. Now you've got that curly coat coming in, and it's a whole different thing. It's not that cute little silky fluffy thing. Now you've got this curly thing that can mat. When you're just look the other way, it's matting. So then people are telling us, oh my God, I didn't know it's so much work to keep this dog's coat. And, we can't get the puppy coat back. But, what we can do is we can teach you how to do, to keep up with the coat. And then the other thing is people haven't been combing and having been teaching their dogs how to be groomed. And like I told someone the other day, she said, my dog won't let me groom it. And he's 9 months old. Well, this person paid $2,000 and plus for a dog. I mean, to me, you own those 4 feet. You own those little tricky areas. You should be working with your dog to groom this dog. I mean, to rescue or a puppy, whatever. I mean, you've invested time, you've invested money in this animal, and it's your responsibility to make sure that their coat's well kept. It's a health hazard. I'm
owned by two doodles and a Shih Tzu, so I'm right there. And there's nothing I like more than that plushy coat. But I'll tell you, I have them shaved every time, and I keep them really short because I don't have the time to. I know my limits. I don't have the time to sit and brush them. And if you're not going to sit, if you're going to have a curly coated dog and you're not going to sit and brush them, you cannot get mad at your groomer when they need to shut down. You need to be realistic and have realistic expectations.
That's right. Exactly. How is little cat dog?
Oh, he's
I know. Cat dog has his own Instagram page. He's funny.
He does, and I invite anybody to visit his Instagram page as long as you have a sense of humor and you don't mind bad words, because he has nothing but nasty, mean things to say to anybody.
That sounds like my kind of animal there.
He's really funny.
I like bad words and nasty things. Of course,
there is somebody over there that's really funny that's putting some words in his mouth.
You are awesome, Erika. Thank you for joining us.
Erika, we'll check in with you next week.
Yeah.
And because we're pre-launching your program today, we're going to officially launch it next week. But all of you Green Dogs supporters, be watching your inbox, be watching the social media pages, because those gift certificates are going out next week.
Thank you, Erika. Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Thank you, Patty.
All right, you have a good one. Erika Renee Proctor, guys, of Green Dogs Unleashed. The last time I saw her was here.
I know. How time flies.
What's barking local?
How time flies.
Great interview. Thank you for joining us, Patty. I like the show with the interview in the spotlight of somebody. Nicely done.
It's nice to have guests. And, like I said, we'll be talking to other people that have been stars, either fostering or training or helping in green dogs in some way and letting them tell you about their experiences helping this amazing rescue group.
Yeah, Green Dogs Unleashed
Good
is awesome.
stories. It's going to be a good time.
Virtual Dogfest, Lynn Morris Wilson. I think you want to do it in person.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. We have done Dogfest. We just spread it out over a week. We did it last year with our store grand opening. But I'm going to think positive. I'm going to think that we can have some version of a live in-person Dogfest.
I think
and
so,
if
too.
not, we'll do what we do best and figure it out.
Figure it out.
Right.
That's what you do well. Judah Wickower, Patty Zeller, Jerry Miller, Erika Renee Proctor, you were awesome. I love the interview with What's Barking Local. This show is presented by Animal Connection. They're in their 20-year anniversary year.
It's coming up.
And they have huge things all the time at Animal Connection in Ix Park.
Right.
Go see her. Support the businesses that make the community better.
Yeah, watch our pages because, like I say, Green Dogs is coming up. Easter is absolutely coming up. And also, make sure that we have your information updated at our page because we have launched our birthday boxes and our birthday club. And your dogs and your cats want something special to remember their birthday. So, stay informed, people. Follow us.
I love it.
Right?
What's Barking Local? Follow them. Follow them on Facebook, guys. Judah, you did a good job today.
Thank
Patty,
you, Judah.
Erika, thank you. We will see you tomorrow. Shop local.
Bark local.
Drink local.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Eat local and be local.
Yeah.
What's Barking Local? You guys have a good afternoon.
Alrighty.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Good job, Judah.
Wait, good. Judah. There.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da.